Hey, it took just a minute to get the old Evan Root up there running, but we're here again. Hey, guess what time it is there, Brother Joel?
What time is it,
It
Keith?
is time for the Smack and Jack show once again on this lovely morning. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and enjoy. We'll be right back.
From the Somerset Studios in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's Smack and Jack Live with your co-hosts Keith and Joel Wenderman.
Hey, we are back. Just making sure we have some sort of sound today. Hey, if you're watching, let us know if we have sound or no sound, etc., etc. So get up here a little bit, brother.
I'm right in the middle.
We got the agenda right over your head.
Yeah. Oh,
there we go.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll adjust that a little bit later. All right, what we got going on today, Keith?
Well, today we got the joke of the day. That's usually a good place to start off. It's always a good thing. Something about how you paid your car off. That's intriguing.
Yeah.
A lot of us don't have our cars paid off yet, but
Right.
Joel's got his paid off. He's going to finish.
Show you how we did that.
Yeah. Worked on that lead capture page last week. I think you're going to wrap up what we were talking about last week.
Wrap that up. Didn't
Do
want
that.
to leave anybody hanging with that.
No, and I'm sure everybody is on the edge of their seats. The crazy quotes, my Uncle Keith's crazy quotes. We're going to do that. We're going to do a. Are you busy over there? Huh? Are you busy? Are you with the
It
show?
took me a while to make sure we had sound.
All
you
right,
know?
all right.
Even the big pros do that. Make sure they have sound on the phone. So,
What pros are they?
Vick Strizheus.
Those. Okay.
Okay. Kartsalov does
okay.
that. Yeah, just to make sure that everybody can hear us.
Okay.
Right.
All right, and then we're gonna a couple of 4% posts that you do every week.
Yep.
And we're gonna finish up with the birthday minute. But first, before we get started, we got to talk a little bit about why this guy looks a little different. I can't figure out exactly why, but he's gonna explain.
Yeah, it's like Smack and Jack unmasked today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's completely my fault, but let's go through what has transpired to leave me without my glasses today. So it's kind of hard for me to see. Everything's just a little bit fuzzy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Everything's a bit fuzzy.
Yes. Well, that's the way it is in my life, anyway. So.
And Keith, I keep my glasses and our birthday minute hats all together in the same bag.
So, are you telling me we have no birthday hats and no
birthday hats today?
Oh goodness, it's gonna be
Yeah. All right. So let's figure out why this happened. Okay. So you recall March 31st, 2017. You paying attention?
I am.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure I like the angle of the. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay. March 31st, 2017. I got rear-ended in my little Hyundai Sonata. Right. So we can adjust that screen. I'm gonna push it back some more.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, guys.
Oh, there we go.
Good?
That's probably where we had it to begin with.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So it was a company car that rear-ended me.
Right.
Okay. So I've had to make a phone calls, this, that, and the other thing. So just about 2 weeks ago, I got in contact with a lady at that company who could help me out. The check was approved to be mailed out for me to get my car fixed.
Mm-hmm.
So my car was to go in Wednesday, and I took it in on Wednesday, and it was to be done yesterday, Friday.
Okay.
Okay, now the point here is that I keep all my stuff for Smack and Jack in the car, except for the computer, of course. But a lot of that stuff I just keep in the car, so it's always with me, kind of, right?
Oh, I see where you're going here.
Yeah, so they said it would be done Friday, yesterday. They just had to redo the bumper. They're filling it up and buffing it out and all that, right? That's all they had to do, not a big deal. So they said they were going to call me when we were done. So at about 4:39 yesterday, I'm like, they haven't called me yet. They close at 5 o'clock. So I call up, say, hey, this is Joel. Oh yeah, we've been trying to get in touch with you. There was a fire down the street where they're doing all that new construction in media,
Right,
down
yes.
by the Sterling Pig.
Yep, right, the brewery.
Brewery.
Yep.
He said there was a fire, transformer blew. They were out without electricity for a couple hours, and they couldn't buff the bumper on my car. So can we hold it to about noon on Monday?
Oh.
Like the entire weekend without my car. Now,
Goodness.
we grew up with one car in the family, so it certainly can be done. But
it makes things a little difficult now that
So,
you're used to having a couple.
So anyway, I wasn't even thinking at the time. I was just thinking, gosh, what am I going to do without my car? It wasn't until literally last night, about 10:45, I'm going to bed, turn out the lights, and I was like, My glasses, our hats.
All the props, everything for the show.
I briefly considered canceling this morning. I'm going to be completely honest. Briefly considered that, but I thought, no, the show must go on.
It must go on. So
show must go on. So
no, this isn't a stand-in. This is actually still my brother Joel,
and still me.
Long story short, very long. It's actually a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I was going to be a quick snippet, but there you go. Nothing's ever short here at the show. So
okay,
alrighty, let's move on.
Since we're driving down the lane of dreariness and all that, and pity poor Joel and everything, let's continue. Our kitchen. So our kitchen. In our house. Well, years ago, the handle on our dishwasher broke, right? But it's still functional. It broke even more last week. So the handle on it really has no more function. You just close it, push the button to start the dishwasher, and then you pull it open when it's done. Okay. So at some point, either a new dishwasher, I've actually purchased the handle to replace it. I bought it about 4 years ago, and it's still sitting in the basement. Because the dishwasher don't work.
It's probably still in pretty good shape, though, the handle.
The handle's in great shape that's in the basement, Okay. Secondly, what happened most recently was the garbage disposal in the sink. It started going a few months ago. I pressed reset, I crank it on the bottom to get it, and it kept moving, It turns out it was leaking. So it started tripping the ground fault electric circuit, right?
Into the motor.
Yeah, exactly. So I replaced that. Now there's a drip in the plumbing. That I have a bowl under there. Actually, I think the drip stopped itself, so I'm not going to touch it for right now. Let's see. Last week the microwave oven broke. So, the handle you pull open, it doesn't work anymore. So there's a switch in that handle. When you close it, it starts the microwave or stops it, right?
Right.
Well, it does nothing anymore.
No.
So it's just a nice centerpiece over the oven.
Nice bread box.
It is. Very good bread box.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't stay closed. Open just a little bit. Yesterday,
white duct tape, I think they make now.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll have to tell Stephanie about that one. All right, last one, I promise you. Yesterday I came in for cutting the grass, and Stephanie said, Joel, the shelf in the cabinet that holds all the pots just broke. So we have those pull-out shelves.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow.
Oh, well. Oh, and I forgot. We paid $400 to get our refrigerator fixed early in the summer, back in June.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. There was the circuit board on the refrigerator.
Right.
Went. So we paid to have that fixed. So everything that we bought about 9 years ago,
it's all coming to an end.
The refrigerator, which typically don't they last for 50 years?
They used to.
Yeah.
The old-fashioned ones that had nothing but a door on them.
Right.
Yes.
So refrigerator, dishwasher, microwave, garbage disposal. The only thing that we haven't had trouble with yet, I'm probably going to jinx myself, is the oven.
And I think that nice wastebasket you have at the end, that thing seems to never have any trouble.
Never had any trouble.
You open the lid, you throw your trash in it, and boom. I think
it works just the way it was supposed to work and intended to. All right, let's move on.
Okay, so enough
Let's get ourselves happy.
Yeah, it's all uphill from now.
Yeah, all right. Joke of the day. All right. Joke of the day. Do we get a little something over there? Joke of the day. All right, so again, this comes from, thank you to Uncle Brad. Jokepedia, the biggest, best, silliest, dumbest joke book ever. All right. Okay, here we go. Now, Keith has not been apprised of these jokes.
Nope, I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
I read the cover of the book, but that's about it.
All right. Why did the bird make fun of everyone?
I don't know. Why did
it? It was a mockingbird.
Oh!
All right. Why did the teacher send the duck to the principal's office?
I don't know. Why?
Well, he was making wisecracks.
That was actually pretty good.
All right, last one. How do baby birds know how to fly?
I don't know how.
They just wing it.
Very good.
All right.
They are good jokes, I gotta admit.
They were okay. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing on our agenda was how I paid my car off. Actually, I didn't really pay it off. Well, let me tell you what I did. I have a whole term life insurance policy, which I have a cash value in.
Okay.
Okay, so now I started that policy about 3 years ago. Now I can start borrowing from that account to pay off different things. I can use it as my own bank. It's kind of, the concept is your own bank, your own personal bank, right? Okay, so why is that better than having a loan? Well, and I'm going to go over this in a future episode.
Okay.
But for now, I'm excited because I have this and I'm working with it. So I took a loan out for my insurance policy. Let's say it was $5,000. That's what I have left to pay off the minivan. So I took a loan out for $5,000. I send that to the car company. They send me my title, and the car is ours. Okay. Now I have the option with the insurance company to pay back that $5,000, or I don't have to ever pay it back.
Why is that?
The $5,000 can come out of the death benefit whenever that happens.
Okay.
It'll just subtract what I owe from that death benefit. Now, they do charge interest, but here's the cool part. All right, so on that $5,000, actually it decreases every month that I make a payment on it, right? So just like any other loan.
Mm-hmm.
So on that $5,000, I'm paying 5% interest on the amount that I borrowed.
Okay.
However, in the cash value column, I'm still making 6.75% on that $5,000 as if I had never borrowed it.
The full amount?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Wow.
So in essence, on that $5,000, if you take 6.75%, subtract the 5% interest that they're charging me, I'm still making 1.75% interest on money that I've borrowed.
The part of that's not even really there yet.
It's not even really there.
Yeah.
But on the cash value statement, it is there.
Okay.
Okay, and it's really complicated, but that is what the cool thing about, I forget exactly what the term is, and I'll have this when we actually do a show on this. Whole term life insurance is what it is.
Okay.
Okay, if you have term insurance, that's great. Only 3% of term insurance policies actually pay out, meaning that by the time people get to the age where they pass away, they don't own term insurance anymore because, number one, it's too expensive. You know, as you get older, your term insurance monthly premium goes up and up and up and up to the point that you can't afford it anymore. And if, your kids are out, you just don't need it anyway, so people stop paying.
So you stop paying for it, and then everything you've ever, it's just like
exactly.
Regular insurance, it just
yeah,
goes
so
away.
Term life insurance is just like, car insurance, home insurance, and stuff like that. You pay for that year and then you don't ever see that money again.
Okay.
Right? But whole life insurance, you can actually use your whole life insurance policy for your entire life. I wish somebody had told me this like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen, what's the Christmas movie called? Not Miracle on 34th Street. It's the one with, what's it called? I bet somebody out there knows what it is. But I can't even remember the guy. He says he's paying off, his bank is going under. The big guy in town is going to buy up the bank, and he says he's going to pay everybody the money. What is it? He's going to pay everybody.
Jimmy Stewart.
Yes, Jimmy Stewart's in it. Yeah, and Jimmy Stewart's going to use
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes.
Oh, got it.
Thank you. Jimmy Stewart's going to use his life insurance to pay people what should be in the bank.
Okay.
Remember he says, at some point in the movie, I'm going to have to find that clip, but he says, I'm going to use my life insurance. Well, that's what he's talking about. He doesn't have term life insurance because he can't use that. He has whole life insurance.
Okay. Where
he can actually take money from that policy and pay people.
So this has been around for quite a while.
This actually goes all the way back. I mean, in some of the readings, back to Ben Franklin, it's been around for a very long time. And people just don't know about it.
Yeah. Wow.
So, anyway, that is a prelude to a segment that we'll do a little bit later.
Okay. So, yeah.
All right.
Cool. Very interesting.
So, shall we move on? Let's go to building a lead capture page.
Now, folks.
Whoops, not that one yet. Building a lead capture. Okay. So last week we left off here, folks. I felt like we left you hanging a little bit, right? All right. Well, first off, let me show you what I'd like to do with this lead capture page. Hopefully, this will only take a few minutes. I practiced last night. This is what I would like for it to look like when we're done here. We just need to fill in a couple more things. As that's doing that, I'm going to open up another window here. I need my ClickMagick account. I'm going to log into that. Oh yeah, I do.
Brought a keyboard he's not using it.
Hey folks, I have a keyboard right in front of me here. That's one thing I did remember today. All right, so let's go to my links here. I'm going to need this later. Okay, where are we here? All right, so this is kind of what I would like for it to look like. Now, again, this is not perfect, but you notice that I did.
Right.
I changed where the where the title was up here. I moved everything to the right just a little bit. I moved the big video down here, and I even got first name, email in here, and I made this button bigger. Okay, so let's see if we can do some of that right now in a short period of time. So let's see. I think it was this one here. Okay. Keith, feel free to ask questions.
Yes. Okay.
Jump up and down, etc., etc.
I haven't done my exercises yet, so.
Okay. All right. So this is where we left off last week. All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Smack and Jack wasn't visible. That's what
Correct.
concerned me about and that was my question.
Smack and Jack is not visible. Right. How about this video? It's like really big. Right?
Yeah, it's a little too big.
Yeah. Okay. So let's figure out number one what to do with this video because that's going to free up a lot of space. So let's take this space out of here. We're going to delete that one. Bam. All right, and we're going to slide video in here again. All right. So now I have another space holder for video. Last night I tried to slide this big one down into that spot, but it just wasn't working for me. Okay. It's just as easy to slide that over. Now you remember last week I had to go to my YouTube channel, and I'm grabbing the same video. I want to get the embed code, and again I'm going to go through these guys here. I don't want to see suggested videos because I don't want to see but
commercials or
exactly
pretty much
what other people are trying to show you. Show player controls. That would be to make it full size video, small video.
Okay.
So we can leave that there, and we can also leave the title, which is this up here. So we'll leave the title there. All right. So let's copy the embed code, which is this right up there. Okay, I copied that. I'm going to bring it down here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted to do. Cancel. Sorry. Sometimes I right-click on things that are not right-clickable. All right. And let's go ahead and put that in there. Oh, let's see, paste. Let's just do paste. All right.
All right.
And save. What do we got?
Oh, okay.
Time to dance.
Nice.
It worked. It worked. All right. So now.
Got to get rid of that.
Yeah, let's get rid of this big goofy one.
Oh, sweet.
All right. Delete.
Okay.
Bam. Gone.
Wow.
All right. Okay. Now the next thing I wanted to do down here is see how small this button is. You really need the button to kind of pop off the page just a little bit more. And again, the color, some people suggest maybe orange is a good color.
Okay.
Other people suggest that use your buttons to match the background or of whatever picture you have there. Okay. So for now, let's just leave it. The way it is.
Blue looks pretty nice.
All right. But let's see. I'm going to go to style here, which is this guy here, and I'm going to make it rounded. Okay, I just rounded. I could make it circular, but I don't really like the circle. Rounded.
That's nice.
And I'm going to make it a little bigger. And how's that look?
Go to the next one. What's the next one look like?
The real big one?
Large? Is that two?
Yeah, that's
right,
super big, right? Now, it would be awesome if they didn't put this palette over top of what you're working on.
Right.
Anyway, so you
can get an idea.
You kind of have to close things out. All right. Now, how about the text here? You can barely read it. You can hardly see that.
I
right?
can't see it at all.
Yeah. Okay. So let's fix that text. Right now, the text is at 4. Let's make it. Let's move it up. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's see what 8 looks like.
Okay.
That's not so bad, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So let's leave that there. The other thing I want to do is labels. See where it says labels right here? Let's click on labels. Outside, which is where it is right now. Outside. I want to put it inside. Woohoo! Yeah. Another home run. Woohoo! All right. So. All right. Now, does
much easier to read.
Does that help you there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. All right. Now we still have an issue up here, don't we? All right. So number one, what we can do is. All let's see. We need to fix this. Actually, you know what? Let's go back over here. Let's go to background. Let's go to our background. Background. Okay, overlay. Image overlay. Check this out. You ready for this? Ready for this? Watch the image. I can change that whole image. Now, right now, it doesn't really help me too much because most of my print is black.
Okay.
But if I move this guy up here so that my overlay is not so dark, and I make an adjustment down here, all right, see how that starts jumping out just a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
so I can play with that a little bit more. All right, so let's leave it maybe fade. You okay with that so far, Keith?
Yeah.
All right, again, we can play with that. Now, over here, we can change the position of the actual picture a little bit. Okay, so if I change it to the top, that didn't do much. Let's see. All right, not doing much here. What's going on? Fill container, fit to container. All right, so that changed a little bit. Okay, top, moved it up a little bit, bottom, moving it around. So you have a little bit of room to move things around there. Oh, let's see. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. All right, there, yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so I'm going to leave it like that for now. You want to leave it like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. I'm not convinced that I like that 100%, but let's just leave it there for now. Because I want to see more of that picture, actually. Actually, you know, let's go back and fix that a little bit. Let's go fit to container. All right, let's leave it like that for now. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Go back. Fill container. Now let's see what it looks like. Now it's taking up the entire screen.
Okay.
Okay? All right, now let's work a little bit here. Come on. All right, so let's do, we're going to move it over to the side. Okay?
Okay.
All right, and I'll show you how to fix this in a minute. You want to make it red? Did you like the red that we had?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, red.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's make it headline. Let's make it jumbo. Bam!
Okay.
Look at that. Let's make it italics. Let's not. But I do want to do the Domine font, right?
Right.
Domine. There you
There you
go. Okay. Now, I don't really like the smack and jack steps to success right on top of each other like that. Okay, so let's do this. I can't click there and press return to make things move down. The box is not going to let me hit return and move things down.
Okay.
Okay, so what I need to do is make a copy of this box. Trust me, it's only going to be a few more minutes, folks. Copy of this box. There it is. Okay. But I don't want it there. I want it down. Let's see, it'll let me put it down here. There. Oh, I don't want it there either. Control Z. No, it doesn't do that. Okay. Let's just move it back up here. Back up a little more. There we go. Okay. Smack and jack, I like. Smack and jack. And we're going to delete everything else. Smack and jack. Delete.
Okay.
All right. Now, check this out. Ready? Smack and jack.
That one.
Delete that one. Okay. Now, with this guy here, how about we don't do jumbo? How do we just do...
There you go.
Okay.
Look at that.
Yeah. All right. And we can actually put... Let's see if I put a 7 in here. 7 steps to success. We can actually... Let's make this just a tiny bit smaller, folks. We're going to underline here. Control underline. All right. That working any better?
Yeah.
Just a little bit better. Okay.
Mhm.
So again, we can play with this a little bit more. You might
Make
want to
Smack and Jack stand out.
Yeah. Can that go any bigger? Let's see. Can it go any bigger? I don't think we can actually space it out maybe just a little bit more. We can probably play with that background a little bit, and we can also play with the color a little bit more. Maybe we want the color to match her orangey or yellowy over here.
Different shade, yeah.
And then we would probably want to make some of these other things match that just a little bit. Maybe, maybe not.
Okay.
All right, so let's see what this looks like. And I think we might be done, except for one other step. You like that?
Yeah, looking nice.
Is it okay?
Yep.
All right. So again,
Yeah, I like it.
probably not perfect. I would want more of this picture to show, and then we'd have to go back into the settings to do that.
Okay.
But for now, we're good. Let's do one more thing. All right, last week we hooked it up to our autoresponder. So when you put your first name and email address in here, it takes that email to my autoresponder.
Right.
And then immediately an email goes out from my autoresponder to that person. Thank you for signing on to my list. You look forward to these other emails.
Okay.
The next thing we need to do here, when somebody clicks on this, okay, so first off, they're going to my GetResponse account. They get automatic emails sent to them.
Okay.
Okay, we've already done the fields. We put in first name and email. That's all we need. Some people suggest just an email because the first name kind of turns people away from signing in. I'm trying first name for now. Follow up. Where do you want them to go after they put the first name and email in? Okay, so it could just be a generic thank you for signing up. And that's it. So this program would respond to that person, just say, thank you for signing up. It's great to have you on board.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
Over here, we could go to another page that we created if we had something else that we wanted to share with them or upsell or something like that.
Okay.
Okay. We are going to send them to another URL. And to get that other website, I'm going to go over to my ClickMagick account where I have different links that help me keep track of where things are going. And I'm going to go down to, which is the one I wanted to use. I think it's this one here. Which this one? Not that one. Let's see if it's this one here. Let's just find one that I can use. Let's use this one here. All right. So I'm going to grab this link here. I'm going to copy that. Control copy. I'm going to go back to my page here. And I'm going to send to another URL. And I want them, after they put their first name and email in, I want them to go here. I don't think that's not the correct one. I don't know why. Okay. Control, copy. Maybe my keyboard is not working so well. Let's see what happens. Control V. Yeah, it's not. Okay, that's fine. I can do it. Copy. My keyboard is not functioning all the way with the computer page. Let's see what happens here. Yay, there it is. That is the link. Save and close. All right.
Okay.
Now let's test it out. So the first thing I need to do for everything here is I need to publish. If I don't publish it, right now it's still kind of in a working stage. If I don't publish it, none of those links are going to work for me, okay?
Okay.
So let's publish. Please work for me. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
All right. So view my page. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. All right, there it is. Look, I only have 14 minutes and 56 seconds. What do I do? What do I do? I better put my first name in. Keith. Whoops. Whoops. Hey, your name's already there.
Yeah.
Keith. And let's go down to email. Let's put... Your email is joel@smackandjack.com. How incredibly funny is that?
It is funny.
All right, now, let's see what happens. If I did everything right, this should take us to the webpage where we'll see Vic. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody, my name is Vick Strizheus. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for
Okay.
coming down here.
There it is.
I was just repping up.
Okay, so this is the lead page that I actually signed up to be in the 4% with. Right here.
Okay.
Okay. Right there. I saw this video because I got somebody else's email. I clicked on the link. I watched this entire video, and I thought, you know what? Let's give it a try.
Okay.
See what happens. Okay. So whoever clicks, fills in their name, gets directed to this webpage.
Okay.
I get their email address and their first name so that I personally can start promoting to them as well.
Okay.
Okay? And that's how you do it.
Wow.
All right, so that is, hopefully that didn't go too long, but that's just, again, you got to test these. You know, some of these don't work so well. Maybe your color's off. Maybe your font's off. Maybe you're not putting in some important information. So you got to test. And of course, when you test, that does costs money
Okay.
because you got to promote these pages
Yeah,
somehow.
right,
Right.
yep.
So,
Yeah,
all right.
tweak every once in a while. Yep.
Exactly. Yep. All right. So that finishes our building a lead capture page on lead pages. Now, if you get a different program, it's going to be a little bit different as far as how those things work. But generally, I think these programs are similar in the way you
Pretty
set things
similar,
up.
yeah. Okay. Yes.
All right.
Very interesting.
Keith,
All right. Well,
I am done.
Yes,
for the
it looks-
moment.
For the moment, looks like we got a couple of.
Yeah, let's get your introduction here, brother. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Now, folks, it's time for Uncle Keith's crazy quotes. So stay put.
All right, what do we got?
All right. We got a couple of them here. Again, these are quote of the day. What is that? Quoteoftheday.com, I believe. Something like that. Anyway, this is from Sophocles. Remember Sophocles? Old Greek guy, a long time ago.
Probably a little gray hair by now.
Without labor, nothing prospers.
Say that again.
Without labor, nothing prospers.
You know, that goes back to a lot of what you and I talk about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to work at it.
Yeah, the
Online
whole
work,
thing, yes,
no matter
yeah.
what you do.
No matter what you do,
you
yes.
got to work
Yep,
at it.
yep.
And pretty much
It's
the
just not gonna
results
come-
you get often is an indicator of the work you put into it.
That is right.
All right, what else?
Okay.
I am impressed. He has his quotes on his phone.
Yes,
and they're like coming up on command.
Yeah, I'm
brother,
actually a
man.
little behind you on the technical, but I'm
Big
getting
brother.
there. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You're right. Here we
Anyway, this is from Ansel Adams, great photographer, artist. There's nothing worse than a sharp image of a fuzzy concept. I think that's pretty good too, because that goes art, everything. You know, if you don't have an idea of what you want to do, it's a little
Read
fuzzy.
it again. I'm trying to figure out what it means.
There is nothing worse than a sharp image of a fuzzy concept.
Okay.
A good idea what you want to do, not quite sure how to get to it.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
That makes perfect
Yeah,
sense.
okay. Yeah, all right. We all struggle with that.
That makes perfect sense.
Anyway,
All
there's
right.
my crazy quotes of the day. Well, all
Awesome.
crazy today.
They
I
were
like
good
them.
quotes.
Yep, I
Maybe
think
we
so.
should change that to Uncle Keith's good quotes.
Good quotes,
Inspiring
yes.
quotes. All right.
Oh, yes.
We're out of here.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So now we're off to 4% posts.
Yeah, you
Oops.
do them every week. Let's see what you got this week, Joel, for the
Yeah.
4%.
So I just have one. Actually, I have two posts today. One is not 4% at all, and I just read this one today. It's actually from a colleague of mine. Let's see if I can pull it up here without making too much of a to-do. And this one's kind of a downer, which is why I'm doing this one first. She posted, this is a friend of mine, or a good, very great colleague of mine. We teach together. Please be careful of things on computer, etc. when people information. I was shocked to find out that I have been a victim of identity theft. Someone got a credit card in my name in Georgia in 3 days, spent almost $59,000.
Goodness sakes.
I have been in contact with the fraud department and I have signed papers to try and locate this person and press charges. It is scary what these people are capable of doing. Be safe. So that was from Bunny today. And I didn't put her actual post there because I wanted to conceal her identity, right?
Exactly. Make
You know.
things worse by helping.
The one thing I will say for Bunny is that I had a credit card issue a couple years ago. It was nowhere near this amount, but Bank of America was really good at getting in touch with me. They said that we see suspicious activity on your card.
Okay.
So we did. I got all the money back. Yeah, I think it was around $3,000
Goodness sakes.
for me. So I had to change. I had to close that particular card out, contact everybody who I had set up payments through that, and so forth. So Bunny, hang in there. Moving on, 4% posts. Yeah, mine's looking okay over here. So
Oh,
it's
okay,
we're
good.
just,
Something
yeah.
wrong with it. Okay.
all right, so moving on here. 4% posts. 4% posts. Sorry. Is it this one here? Oh yeah, this was put up by Kevin. And again, I had some other ones in mind. I saw this one today. I was like, this is pretty good. Why waste a sentence saying nothing? Okay, which kind of stuck out at me. Why waste a sentence saying nothing? So his point here is that when you get all those promotional marketing emails, hold on to them, read through them, because you can get ideas from what other people are doing.
Okay.
Excuse me, my goodness. And I think probably what he did here is just put in a bunch of subject lines.
Okay.
That grab attention.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I got an email yesterday from one of these marketers, and what did it say? It said your Clickbank account is going to close or is not up to date. And I was like, what? So I opened it up. Well, it was one of these guys. Just put in that title, and it got me to open email.
Okay.
And I'm like, man, that was a good one. That was a good one. That's one I have to save. So that's it for 4% today. Just those marketing emails that you get, read through them, even though you're probably going to delete them, but read through them, get some ideas, because they're probably coming from people who have more experience than you.
Okay.
And in this case, most people have more experience than me.
Right.
on this, right?
You don't know, but yes,
Yeah.
it's a good idea.
Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
Read through
All
them.
right, where are we now?
Okay.
Are we up to the birthday minute already?
Yeah, we're
All right.
getting down to the wire here, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go, folks. Birthday minute.
And now it's time for the Smack and Jack Birthday Minute.
Birthday minute.
Okay, birthday minute.
Birthday minute. Birthday minute.
And again, I apologize profusely.
We're gonna be a sad birthday minute today. We're missing some props and hats.
We don't have hats.
We were gonna cry
We
through
don't
the
have
whole
our little-
thing, but it's
We don't
wanted
have our
to-
little things that don't make any noise.
Right. Yes. It's worse than not having them, or not worse than them not making noises if we don't have whatever. Happy birthday, everybody that's got a birthday today.
Yeah, so we're going to do birthday on the download today.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. Okay, so let's see where we are here. Let's see where we are. All right, we got to get moving too because my computer's down to 32% of
Okay. All right. Well, we're almost out of time anyway.
All right, so starting with today, Saturday is Saturday, August 5th, right?
Yes. Yes.
And might I add, these weeks go by pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
they sure do. It seems like it was just last week we were doing the same exact thing at about the same time.
Okay, so have a little rhythm there, Keith. Saturday, August 5th. All right, happy birthday to Leslie and Todd.
Okay, and we also have Neil Armstrong.
Ooh,
We know who that is.
Armstrong.
And Rick Derringer. Remember Rick Derringer? Yeah, that was actually kind of good. All righty.
All right.
For Sunday.
Okay, Sunday, August 6th, we have Cindy, Gresham, and Mark. Mark, yes, happy birthday, Mark. What I meant to say was Monday, August 7th, we have David, Ed, Rick, and Robert. Tuesday, the 8th, Ben, James, Jim, Joe, and Mark. C. All right, I like that. We have like a lot of J's now, right? Wednesday the 9th, we have Heidi,
Happy birthday, Heidi.
Jill, and Ruthie. Thursday the 10th, we have Dom, Jamie, Julia, Kim, and Stuart. Friday the 11th, we're going with Bonnie, Katie, Kim, and Rob. And next Saturday the 12th, we have Gail. All right. So happy birthday!
Happy birthday. Woo, happy birthday.
Sorry we don't have our hats and all that, but happy birthday
Happy
nonetheless.
birthday, everybody.
Yay! All right, so let's see if I can get ourselves out of this particular screen. Come on, computer. All right. All right, folks.
Having trouble now.
Promise. Come on. Come on, it's not letting me get out of the screen. All right. Let's go back to here. See what's happening here.
Uh-oh.
Thank goodness. Now, why did it not do that when I pressed escape the first time?
I don't know.
And
No
why
idea.
was the menu coming
Right, why
coming
was
down,
that?
right? Okay. So, it's
It's
all good.
always some kind of a glitch, but that was
it's
a
good.
minor.
It's all good.
Yes,
All right, let's get
okay.
out of the birthday minute. Whoops.
And that was the Smack and Jack Birthday Minute.
Birthday minute. Birthday minute.
All right. Well, it looks like we ran a little over today, but hope we kept everybody's interest. We had a lot of interesting things, a lot of neat stuff in the beginning, and you're finishing up the capture page. It went really well. So, what do you think, Joel?
Yeah.
Have a good show?
I think we're ready to go here.
Yes.
So let's move on over. Let's see if I have this one. No. There. We want it like that. Okay. All right. So.
All right.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, we'll do it again next week. What do you think? Yep.
Yeah.
And remember, everybody, you deserve a thought of your own.
Be in touch.
See you next week.
All right.